Bob.
Hi, Kim. Hi, guys.
Friday. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Man, these
week. Days are flying by.
I know. It's like, oh, I think they're a little excited today. We got some fun stuff to share, some updates, and a couple new products. So that's going to be fun to share. Looking forward to that. We'll give people a couple minutes, see if we see comment to let us know you're here, guys. Give you just a minute to get on.
Yeah, this is the different program. Be Live.
Mm-hmm. Can you see their comments?
I can. Yeah, I can see them now.
Good. So Callie's on with us. I see a couple.
Yes, she is.
Mary. Yep. Good morning here. Good afternoon, probably everywhere else, right?
Yeah.
Kansas, New Jersey. Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday.
Hey, you can post your name if you just show Facebook user so we know who you are.
Yep. Because everything's showing Facebook user today. It's not showing any of their names, which is really weird.
I see some. I see
Cherie.
Patrice.
I see Cherie now. Yay.
Callie. There we go. Now we're seeing.
Here. All right, guys.
Hello from New York.
Chelsea's with us. Hey, Chelsea. Good, good, good. From South Carolina, all over the place today. Linda, Judy, yeah. Good, good. Monica's here from New Mexico. All right, good, guys. Well, Bob, I'm kind of going to steal Kylie's thing that she does, but we have 10 days to go.
10 to go.
That's how many days we have left of this month, including today. So still a lot of time for, if you set your goals for this month, a lot of time to make them. And one big thing is sponsoring, right? Because we have, we said October is the month of opportunities, and that is definitely was with our sponsoring. And we had that sponsoring boost where they needed to, anyone that they sponsored on our $99 offer, they would get a boost for that. So I'll show that really quick. Let's hide us some. I don't know if you can see this very well with all of us, but that's the boost. And so you can see where you can get anywhere from 10 over 250, depending on how many you sponsor. So if you had the big number, if you sponsored 5 with that, that's 250, and we keep adding 50 for every new one that you bring on for that. So that's what October's looking like. And then we also have, this is the kit that we're talking about. It's not a kit, but you know what I'm saying. They have the enrollment offer that I'm talking about for that $99.95. So if they sign up with that, and let's take a look. I'm going to hide us really quick.
Yeah, so we can see a bigger.
But here's the list I put together this morning. Now, this is through probably last night. And it shows everybody who's sponsored in October with that enrollment offer. But see the ones in red below? Those are the ones that they've sponsored. They met all the requirements except that one, that they have to have 500 personal volume. But like we said, there's 10 days left of the month, so plenty of times to get that volume in. But I don't want anybody missing out on their boosted income, this extra cash this month, just because they fell short of their personal volume. So you can see Jody there has 5 already this month. So we're going to be paying her out $250. And I'm sure she's not done. And then Callie has $10. Sorry, Callie, I did your number wrong again. I don't know why I put, she has 3. So she's got $90 coming her way so far. And then we got Kathy, Danielle, Julie, Maria. They all have $40 coming their way so far. And then all of the rest there, Shelly, Patty, Patrice, James and Darlene, Barb, Susan, Elena, and Saudi all have $10. And that, Bob, you had a fun story about Saudi coming. Was that the one that you said that came and picked up a bunch of product?
Yeah, last night we had a great conversation, a little bit more than just retailing the product, about finding other people and changing lives and building a list and finding out, not necessarily be a salesman, but find out who's open to look at an opportunity, the opportunity to make some extra money or to change your life, or the opportunity to burn clean burning candles. Mm-hmm. And they left here and they got it. And they called me last night, and they were doing a Zoom call, and they signed up one person last night, and she told me she has one more person signing up today.
Yeah. And she's in Pennsylvania, and Julie Hadsel is her upline. So these are brand new people who are having all this activity happening and growing their business so
Yeah,
fast.
she's 1 hour from here.
Yeah, really exciting. So I thought that was fun when you were sharing that with me. I'm like, oh, and I just had lunch with Julie yesterday, and I'm like, yep, that's why she's growing and her team is just going gangbusters. So loved sharing exciting news like that. Well, then we talked about 10 days to go. So there's also something else that's the 10 days. So remember our Wicked Sweet Tooth, we put that available on our websites. So you can see that. So we had the website special that's still going on through the end of the month. That sweet 25 code for your customers to save 25%. And then we also added it. See how we changed the part number to a JR. You don't always probably notice the part numbers, but we have to do them differently for ones that are part of the buy 11, get one free. So we did update this part number to have that JR code in front of it so that you guys can take advantage of that through the end of the month to add that to your orders. So I want to make sure that you guys didn't forget about that. Then we also wanted to talk about 10 days to go for our early bird drawings, right? So you guys, I know I probably freaked a couple people out. We tried to do something we thought would be simpler, right, Bob? We thought this would be a simple process. And I think it's kind of made it a little more complicated. So the way it is in the back office, you go in there and you do your registration. There's two parts to it. There's a part where you kind of go through the PayPal payment portion and you pick whether you're going to pay, 6 months, 3 months, or the full amount. But then you also have to go through and go back to the home page where you were and enter your registration information and your emergency contact. And if you have any known allergies or things like that, you have to do that. So I have two lists. We have a PayPal list that's coming in for payments, and then we have one that's coming in through the back office that I'm seeing, and they don't mesh. So a lot of people made payments, and that list is a lot longer than the ones that I'm seeing that actually submitted all of their information. So I had people going, but I registered, and I said, yeah, that's why I posted it, guys, because my lists were not matching up. So make sure I'll go out. I'll post a new one out. I put it in our Fling Bella Builder group and our regular one, just so that you guys can see it. So if you don't see your name, it just means you missed a step in there. And you just need to go back in there and edit it. And if you need to add a guest or whatever it is that you may have forgotten, just go in and do that. If you're like, hey, I know I paid and I'm not there. So just make sure that you do all the steps for that. So that's, and why is it important this month? Because we have those early bird drawings. So we have the early bird drawing where you get 10 entries into this drawing, and you can see up to $1,100 in cash prizes that we're giving away for that drawing. So that's exciting. But then also we have this one, the special early bird drawing. So if you registered for our last fling and you register in October, you're going to get an additional drawing just for you guys. Same amount, right? $1,100 in cash prizes, but there's two drawings that you have the opportunity to get in, but that's for this month only. All right. So that special early bird, you guys, are you hearing that? This month only. So that drawing, it's going to go away, the entries for that. So make sure that if you're planning on coming, register this month. All right. All right. So that's about our fling. So what else did we have? So we talked about that. Candy corn we talked about. I wanted to give some updates on the 3 candles. So we have the Hope candle. Right now we have 88 left of those. So total, Bob, we've sold over 3,000, but a little over 300 used points. So those are the ones that we aren't able to give a donation for, but still, over 3,000 of those candles sold. So I think it's about 2,700 that were purchased without points. And then the American Pie, we have 66 left of those, and 684 of those have been purchased so far. I didn't look at how many used points for that yet. We'll have to look at that, but same thing for that. You're only going to give, part for that. And then our Witch's Brew, we have 138 left of those. So the candy corn and the Witch's Brew, it's funny. We produced, we've sold about the same. Witch's Brew, we sold 849. Candy corn, we sold 891. But we just thought that would be a much hotter seller. And so we produce more. That's why we still have over 500 left of those candles. So that's why we still have them. It's not like they weren't as popular. They were more popular than Witch's Brew. We just happened to produce more of those. So make sure that you let your customers know about that. So Bob, did you want to share a little bit about your plans for the Hope candle? And
as far as the donations, yeah, I'll probably sometime next week. I reached out to both organizations today, and the one we're going to send the check down to my niece, and she's going to take the kids that were helped by the organization, and they're going to give the check and get a photo for us, and we'll post that photo. And Candy's place is right here. They're going to come over. I've reached out to them today. I've already reached out to VFW right here that we're going to donate a little money to. And then along with Jody feeding her bank, we're going to take over $1,000 or $1,200 or whatever it is to our St. Vincent de Paul soup kitchen.
Wow.
And I've reached out. I did not reach out to them. I was ready to call them, and it was 11:45. And it's lunchtime. So I go, no, they'll be feeding everybody. So I'm actually going to call them when I leave here. I have the number on my screen, on my other screen.
Okay.
And let them know I'll be over next week, and we'll get some press out of it. And so you guys can share that, and it helps grow your business to show that the company that you're involved with also gives back.
Yeah. And I know we've had a lot of questions about when we're going to announce it. So we'll give the sales to the end of October, and our event's going to be on November 2nd this time, guys, because the 1st is getting really hard to get all the information ready for that event. So we're going to do it on the 2nd. And then we'll announce who the top seller were for the Hope candles and for the American Pie. And then, Bob will work with you guys on that to get you your donation to your organization. So we've had some questions on that.
Lots of good things you can post on your Facebook personal pages about if you're not the person that got the opportunity to get the $300 check, but maybe one of your teammates did, or somebody in the company other than your team, and you can still post that, and it's all good press.
Yep. I love it. Yeah. And speaking of press, Bob, have you seen the Halloween costumes that have been out there?
I did. Now, we did tell people, right, that nobody is involved in here.
I don't want to. I'm like, they are so creative, Bob. I mean, I thought they did great last year. They have totally outdone themselves. So I'm just kind of showing the reminder here, because today is the last day. We already have, I think, 25 entries. I haven't looked the last hour or so. I think I saw one pop up there. But so we're definitely giving the prizes out because they beat that 20 entries of the minimum. But they're just phenomenal how creative they are. And so I'm so glad I'm not voting.
Well, we're gonna have the girls in the back, because they don't know who anybody is. They don't see a name. They don't see an invoice. All they see is what they make. And I was going to have our attorney and his wife also get involved with them. And so none of us, don't call me if you thought you should have won. I got beat up one time on that. One and done. We always get outsiders to pick the winners, which is a lot fairer.
Yeah, I like that too. I really do like that. I mean, and I don't know, I'm sure people
You're going to make a list so that I can share it with them on a PDF, correct?
Oh, yeah. Yep,
just so we know how we're doing it. Everybody knows. Kim's going to make a PDF that I'll bring everybody in, and they can look through them, and they'll pick who they want to pick. And
yeah, and each one has a page of their picture, and then I also post what you guys wrote in there.
Right.
So I got to talk to Tina Felix, because she did a cute video, but I need to get hers in writing what she said, because otherwise you guys aren't going to know what she shared, because it's a video, but it's really cute. But yeah, like I said, super creative. And then, I changed this picture up. I thought this was fun because, now Albert and Jody are going with us. So I added our picture in there. But so guys, look at this. Jody has earned her trip for 2. And since I posted that, she's also earned $400 cash towards this trip. Because remember, every 1,000 above the 1,200, she earns $100 up to $1,000. So she's got 400 of that $1,000 already. And we're still in October. And look at how much time we have through the end of February. So just phenomenal. Congratulations again, Jody. So excited.
Yeah. Exciting. Albert's excited.
Oh, yeah. He definitely is. And then one little reminder. Let me see if I can find it here. Where did I put you? So I posted this today too. So the holiday wreath with the 'Tis the Season label, and the Days of Christmas with the Hello Winter, and the 16-ounce melt are now available on your personal website. So I did text any of your customers who are opted into that. They also received a text this morning letting them know about that. And enrollments, I did a little, we've been talking about the updates to the enrollment, how we're talking about it, Bob, instead of the auto ship, we're talking about the website bundles, the monthly website bundles. So we're almost ready. We have it all in the testing. I was able to do a quick tutorial for you guys, which I'll post after this event, so you can see exactly what it looks like, so that when you're talking to your new people, you'll be able to see that. And then Brian told me that this will be live Monday. He'll push out all the new changes on Monday that you'll see in this video. And then what I'll do is I will also record a really short, brief video for your new people that you can send to them before they even join, so that they don't have any problems. I mean, it's so easy, guys. We just made it so easy. I think you're really going to like it. But we didn't want to release anything right now in case they're, whenever you do a deployment, you never do them on a Friday because if a weekend come in and something happens, we can't fix it. So we don't want to mess with your weekend. So that will be Monday that we'll be deploying that with all of the changes that we've made. And then again, I'll post this video out there as well so that you guys have it to look at. All right. And then I know, Bob, I'm going to put us down so they can see this next one a little better here. So remember we talked about our happy accident. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put us back here because this was a funny story. So I was on a call. Bob calls in and he's like, Bob does not get upset very often. You see his personality. He's very upbeat. And he's like, oh, I'm just so mad right now. I'm so mad. And I'm like, what? What happened? And he's like, this new guy, he made a mistake. He's like, he's pouring a fragrance and he topped it off with the wrong fragrance. And I'm like, well, what fragrance is? He's like, well, he's pouring hot apple pie and he topped it off with pecan pie. And I'm like, that sounds like a new fragrance to me, Bob. And he's like, what?
Lemons to lemonade.
That's right. So I'm like, hey, Bob, take the candle, right? You took it and you tested it and you made sure, because, we have to be careful with the wicks to make sure that even though it's not a full half and half candle, because, you guys, you saw, especially those who were on the tour, you saw how they topped that off. So the hot apple pie is now topped off, just these 250 candles with that pecan pie fragrance. So they're going to have a little bit of the pecan pie in the beginning, and then it will go down to the apple. So I thought, there's nothing wrong with that. It sounds absolutely delicious to me. I don't know about you guys. But we thought, hey, if we could do that 250 and find a cute label, why don't we do that? So here's what we came up with. Now I'm going to hide us. So here's what we came up with. If I can find, I don't know why. Sorry, guys. I want you to be able to see it better. Okay. There you go. So apple pecan pie. So we have this adorable label. It's fall, y'all. And I just came up with this fun little description of, we decided to marry two of our favorite pies, apple pie meets pecan pie, and this delicious pie mashup, apple pecan pie. So I hope that you guys are going to love this. You guys just let us know. What do you think once you get it? There's going to be 250 availables tonight, and I'm going to put them online at 6 o'clock tonight, Arizona time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They will only be available through your back office. You cannot use it in the buy 11, get one free, but you can use your Bella Bucks for these. So what are you guys thinking? I'm hoping you guys are loving it. I know you guys love the label. I put the little teaser out there about the label. I especially love the little flames on the tires. Thought that was so cute. So hopefully you guys are excited about that one. But we're not done. We also had one more fragrance, Bob, that they probably were kind of missing from the winter lineup this time. So I wanted to see if they remember what this fragrance description is. So bright orange peel is joined with apple and bold cinnamon bark. A warming spice trio of nutmeg, allspice, and ginger lingers throughout. Sweet nuances of vanilla and sugarcane are complemented with clove to celebrate this festive aroma. And it has top notes of cinnamon bark, orange peel, and apple halves, middle notes of nutmeg, allspice, and warm ginger, and the bottom notes of vanilla, clove bud, and sugarcane. So, guys, if you liked this one, I think you're really going to love this one. Here's our holiday memories. If you guys remember this from last year, and those of you who've been with Mia Bella's a while, this is not a new fragrance, but it was new to all of the new people coming in last year. So our holiday memories with this cute little red truck and the tree in the back, and we put Mia Bella's on the back bumper there. So this is going to be available. Now the plan is, guys, that this will be available to order. We're going to have it in melts, and we're going to have it in the candle. and it's going to be treated just like we did your holiday wreath and Days of Christmas. So it's going to be available in melts, and it'll be available eventually through your website. It'll probably be the following week through your website. We might do that a little bit earlier. It is limited again, but we have a lot. Okay, we're kind of doing the same that we did with the other one. So there's plenty to go around, but fun new ones. So the goal right now is November 5th, that first Friday in November. The only thing that might hold it up is just in case there's a hold up on the labels because they haven't arrived yet. So as long as the labels arrive in time, these will go online on Friday, November 5th for all of you guys. So what are you guys thinking about that? We have the cute little truck on the fall, y'all, and then we have the holiday memories. So I think those they pair so well together. So I hope that you guys, I'm seeing a lot of eeks and I love it, and that's so cute. So I just love it. So I love them. I hope that you guys too. It's a fun new look that we had some fun with this time. So what do you think, Bob? Would you like those two? I'm trying to find it, Bob, where so I can show you. For some reason, my computer's not cooperating. Yep, I love them. Now, Bob, I don't know why it's hiding you from me. All they're seeing is me. But but I'm just grateful that Bob lets me do these fun things because I have a lot of fun with it, and I love giving you new things to talk about with your customers. And even though we have a lot to choose from, we always know that we want to keep things fresh and fun, to give you something new to talk about that really helps your business grow. So I'm excited about these. So set your alarms, guys, for tonight, 6 p.m. Arizona time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, let us know what you think. Let us know what you think of the label. Once you get the candle, what do you think of the fragrance? Is it something maybe later on we could bring just the label back on one fragrance? We'll just want to hear your feedback. So looking forward to it. I love it. That's why I called it a happy accident, because sometimes things happen for a reason. So, and I loved it. I love that we're able to come up with that fun label, and you know, someone's asking if you went to Facebook jail again. That's why they're not showing you. But I'm like, yeah, it's like you just disappeared. Like, it's funny, but I'm seeing a lot of exciting comments out there, Bob. I don't know if you can see them, but everyone seems pretty pumped up. So I'm glad. I'm glad to see that you guys are excited, and then hopefully that made your week, and that you guys all have a fantastic weekend. They can't hear you either? Oh, well, sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm having a conversation with Bob and you're not hearing it, but she just got to tell you he's very excited, and he's very excited that the guy made a mistake and he bought him lunch yesterday because it turned into a happy mistake. So, all right. Well, you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe and happy selling. Have a good one, guys.